Okay, well, hello. I'm here today with Joanne Davis from My Care, My Home. She's the Director of Care. And we just thought it was really important to speak with her because obviously as we get older, we're going to need more help with day-to-day living. And that's things like getting washed, getting dressed, mealtime prep. And that's really where home care comes in. So we thought, let's speak with Joanne and just find a little bit more about how we can find this home care for our loved ones, because it can be really hard to know where to start. So, hello, Jo.
Hi.
Great. So, what can My Care, My Home help with when you're looking for care for your loved one, but you're not necessarily sure where to start or what they need?
Okay. Our customer care advisors are able to support individuals or maybe a family member who has concerns about a parent, for example, to understand, the needs of that individual and what type of support they think they need, help with within their own homes. We can advise them on, either speaking to the local authority and getting an assessment, or actually we have people who are trained assessors who can actually go out and do a more in-depth assessment of the individual and face-to-face and find out what their needs are, what type of support we think and would benefit that individual to remain within their home.
Fantastic. And do you also offer a shortlist? So if you're not sure sort of what care opportunities are available or what care services are available in your parents' area, for example, I imagine that's especially important if your parents live far away from you and you don't really know the area too well.
Yeah, exactly. We all lead very busy lives, don't we? So, we're not able to, always able to provide that hands-on support. Our shortlisting service, again, is done by our customer care advisors, and they will assist, the individual or a family member to find 3 care providers who are able to support not only with that individual's needs, but at a time when they need that support. With the gender of a carer, for example, it could be very specific. So a male carer could be required, and also able to, administer medication, for example. So they would shortlist 3 agencies. So they would take all that work away from the individual or their loved one, and they would contact agencies and then shortlist the 3 agencies who could meet all the requirements, and then it's down to the individual then or their family member to make a decision on who they would like to provide that support from the information that we supply them.
That's fantastic, because it's just that, like you said, it's taking it away from them. It's kind of taking that sort of load off them at a really probably quite highly emotional and stressful time.
Yeah, definitely.
And what do you have any tips for if someone's parents aren't feeling sort of very receptive to getting care? Because I know that that can be a real blocker. What sort of what would you advise?
Yeah, I think obviously, we all, sometimes don't want to admit that we need some type of support. And I think it's always important to, remember that, people want to do everything for themselves for as long as possible. I suppose the tips that I can give are start off small. So if they're not very receptive, they may need, some support, but maybe it could just be introduced slowly. And I think the other thing, is about continuity. So the same carer going in, so they can build a trusting relationship with them. And then they will be more receptive then to having that support. But for me, it's about building that relationship. That's vitally important. And sometimes, care itself, doesn't get the best name. And I think it's just about putting people's, concerns at bay, really, and showing them that we do care and want to provide that support for them.
Yeah, ultimately it's about helping them stay as independent as possible, as able as possible, isn't it? And everything, whether that's finding a short amount of care just to help them, kind of ease them into it, or getting mobility aids, or all of those types of things. They're there to help our parents, aren't they? and you know, it's not hindering their independence, it's actually helping to enhance it.
Yes, it definitely is. You know, we all want, you know, our parents to live happy and independent lives. I mean, you know, it's not about carers going in and taking over. It's about just supporting the things that they need that assistance with. You know, not taking over and doing everything else for them. You know, it's just those little bits.
Fantastic. Okay, well, thank you so much, Jo. And yeah, I will. I really appreciate your time.
No problem. Thanks very much.
Bye.
Bye.